The prisoner spat out the medicine every time after taking it. When no one was around, he took out an antibiotic bottle. He tied it with a fishing line he had stolen and fixed the other end to his molar. When ready, he swallowed the bottle. Then he opened a lighter, took out the flint, and hid it under his fingernail. Next, he tied his wrist tightly with a shoelace, pressed his thumb against the table, and pushed with his wrist and foot at the same time. His thumb dislocated at once. The pain made him sweat, but he made no sound. He knew this was his only hope to escape. The man was a felon with 2 murders on his record. He had lost hope, but a chance came. The police captain's son had blood cancer, and only the man's bone marrow was a match. The captain begged him to donate. The man agreed but asked for 2 conditions. He could smoke in prison and enter the library freely. The captain thought these terms were too simple and agreed without doubt. But smoking was only a trick. The man needed the flint from the lighter. The library was not for reading but for stealing the hospital structure maps. On the day of the surgery, guards escorted him under strict watch to the hospital. His hands were chained, so the doctors could not take bone marrow from his back. While they discussed, he bit the bottle he had swallowed, took the antibiotic, and stayed awake. The anesthesia started, but it had no effect. He opened his eyes, jumped off the bed, and lit an acetylene tank to spray fire at the doctors. The room fell into chaos. A guard shot him in the leg, but the man forced himself free. He grabbed a defibrillator and slid down the laundry chute to the 1st floor. The captain ordered all police to surround the laundry room, but the man climbed the pipes back to the 3rd floor, disguised himself as a doctor, and returned to the operating room. He forced the doctors to cut his shackles and even removed the bullet from his leg himself. At that moment, the captain followed the blood trail, but the man held a hostage. The captain dared not shoot. If the man died, his son would lose his only chance. The man used this chance to escape. He spilled acetaldehyde in the power room and set the place on fire. The hospital lost power at once. He ran to the other side of the building, but the doors were locked. Police filled the ground below. At the key moment, the captain broke the lights to give him a chance. The man broke a window and entered the nearby prison. He took the warden hostage and controlled the whole prison for a short time, but police sneaked in through the air ducts. The man noticed and shot. Blood marked another body. The circle around him grew smaller. The man ordered guards to lock him up, then smashed a weak wall with a fire axe. He cut open a way and escaped. He broke free of the prison, but the captain chased him. They reached a bridge. The bridge rose slowly. There was no way back. Even helicopters arrived. The man aimed his gun at the police. The captain jumped in front to take the bullet. The man pushed him aside and tried to jump into the river. The captain fired and hit his leg, but the man still fell. The captain jumped into the river without hesitation and saved him. In the end, the man gave his bone marrow willingly and saved the child's life.